Hi guys, Deluded Gooner. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 1. Not going to get into it. You know the rivalry between both sets of fans. You know the bragging rights that are at stake. You know that these are the two biggest clubs arguably in England. Don't need to get into all of that. We haven't won there since '06. Arsene Wenger, although I don't agree, said the league in our regards was lost there last year. And we saw last year that Wenger ball is not going to work. Playing out from the back is not going to work. We need to be more direct or even counter-attack this side. But typical Arsenal fashion, we don't learn our lessons. I don't know if it was the early kickoff or what, but in typical Arsenal fashion, knowing all of this, saying in the week we know what we need to do and this and that, all of that goes out the window. First 5 minutes, you can tell Jose told his lads, you need to be on it today. You need to be up there from the off. The fans are not going to have it from you. And they were. You saw Valencia flying down the right flank. You saw Martial was lively and probably should have had a couple. Rashford was creating problems. For me, in my humble opinion, Pogba and Mata were excellent today. Pogba should have shut a lot of critics up today in regards to that 89 million fee crap. Mata deserved his goal. Mata is a big game player and was at it today. But yeah, more to Arsenal, we were just crap. Like, we were just... What was going on there? Like, fair enough, both sides had their problems. I mean, this just makes me angrier. Like, you look at the United side and the injury problems. That's a makeshift back four. That's Darmian left back, who's a right back. That's Rojo centre back. That's Jones, who's had his injury problems for the last couple months and seasons. Valencia's just returned from his own injury problems. So this is the perfect time to play United and have a go at that back four. We didn't put enough crosses in. We didn't have enough chances today. I think we had one shot on target. Who knows, about 4 off target or something like that. But that stuff's irrelevant right now because we all saw with our eyes. But yeah, we just weren't on it. First 5 minutes, like I said, they were on it. We were still sleeping. First half, we were sleeping. I can't think of anything at note. Ramsey was piss poor. I don't know if he's still stuck in the Euros mode and he's still excited about the fact that he was in a team of the tournament or whatever, but he was poor today. Coquelin was good today. Fair enough, Coquelin and Elneny are not the most exciting going forward, but that can't be used as an excuse for Ozil all the time. Ozil was not at it today. Ozil can't think of how many chances, bar a couple of crosses that he created. To be fair, he was running on behind, he was running in behind, and people weren't playing in the ball, but that's where the buck stops with it. It wasn't good enough. Alexis was lively. Probably should have scored in the 7th minute. I think he's lying about some sort of injury problem. We know this, and he needs a rest. You saw him ridiculously bandaged up. Something needs to be said. This can't go on, or we're gonna have some problems. But back to the game before we go off topic. Like I said, first half, United were at it. United were just piling on the pressure. And it felt like Sir Alex Ferguson's United versus us, where they just pile on the pressure and it's just all them and we failed to get out. We were up against the cosh. We couldn't get out of our own half at one point. And it was just ridiculous. I mean, the penalty incident, it does not happen if Monreal, Monreal had a chance to play Czech. Czech could have kicked it out and that's the end of that. But he decided to take it upon himself to clear it. And then yeah, you know the rest. It somehow fell to Valencia, and it was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. If I'm an Arsenal fan and that happened to my player, of course I'm gonna say it's a pen. It's a thing where I think it's a soft pen, but I could see if it was given for a pen, of course I'd be angry. But yeah, United probably should have felt a bit of injustice. Like I said, Czech was pulling off so many saves in that first half and saving us. He saved us countless times, and they have to pat him on the back. Like I keep saying in this video, him and Coquelin are the only guys that can leave that pitch, and Giroud for scoring with any sort of pride. They just weren't at it. We were lucky to go into that second half 0-0. I'm pretty sure Wenger told these boys this is not on. But like it happens, a lot of these players take Wenger's trust for granted, and they went into the second half with the same old crap. I mean, apart from the first 10 minutes where it looked like we finally woken up. I mean, someone fed Theo, and Theo's quality let him down in the final ball. That was about it. It just went back to United, and they just started dominating again. And Mata deserved his goal in the 68th minute. Yeah, something like that. He deserved his goal. Great cross from Ander Herrera. No one picking up Mata in typical Mata fashion slots in. And you thought that was the first of many, to be honest, in my opinion. We were lucky to get an equaliser today. Very, very lucky. I'm struggling to put this game into words because I'm very angry about the manner of this performance. We played like some daffodils today. Like, it's just not on. Like, Wenger got this, in my opinion, Wenger got the selection wrong. Xhaka should have started. He forced Ramsey into the side. Fair enough, Iwobi's not been in the best of form, but he probably should have started. Prior to the game, A couple people did say Ramsey is probably better defensively than Iwobi, so fair enough in that respect. But yeah, like credit to him for the subs, bringing on the Ox who fed through the other sub in Giroud in the 89th minute, but it's not on. Like, it's 2 points dropped for United. If I'm a United fan, I'm livid that they didn't win that. As an Arsenal fan, I don't care about the point. Like, before the game, if you say a point versus United, that's not a bad point. It's not the end of the world. But I'm very annoyed in the manner. Like, I don't think much of Kyle Jenkinson. But from when he wasn't even the worst player on the pitch, that speaks volumes. Ozil was not on it today. Theo is just annoying. Like, this obsession with Theo is getting annoying. Fair enough, he's been in good form, but I don't know what's been going on in training. There's been rumours about his wife's been pregnant and is expecting a child. There's been rumours about injury. You've got to stop playing these sort of players that are not 100% because they're not mentally there. Like, this was just, I don't know, this was just poor. I mean, this was just poor. In the previous seasons, we lose that game. We would have lost that and they probably would have scored 2 more, but I'm not happy. I'm very not happy in the manner of that. For all the crap the Arsenal players were talking on social media, you saw Ozil saying, "Oh, I didn't play for Germany. I've got the energy." Where is this energy? Xhaka, important, winning is the only thing. Fair enough, he didn't start, but yeah, you saw Theo Walcott and Oxlade-Chamberlain chatting the same shit on social media. Where is all of this? Like, this needs to stop. Like, do your jobs. We didn't do our jobs today. We wasn't on this today. This was just piss poor. But yeah, in conclusion, if I'm a United fan, I'm unhappy we didn't win. They didn't win and get the 3 points. I'd be happy with Pogba and Mata's performance. But yeah, if I'm an Arsenal fan, everyone apart from Coquelin and Cech and to a degree Giroud needs a good slap in the head, because what the hell was that? Like, you're playing for Arsenal. Like, stop this mediocre stuff because it's getting annoying now. Like, I'm not even in England. Like, I woke up at like 6 a.m. to watch you. Like, my eyes were tired and you do this to me. Like, all I can say is just on to the PSG game. Yeah, I mean, it's just on to the PSG game, really. I'm just still annoyed that that makeshift back four of United was not troubled. We didn't put nearly enough crosses in. This goes into claims that Giroud probably should have started. I've made videos about why Giroud's a good player and why he's needed for big games, and he's proved that today. Like I said, their makeshift defence. We should have tested Darmian more. We should have probably tried to get Darmian sent off. This is what separates the old Arsenal from the new one, from the new Arsenal. Valencia's not 100% fit. We should have got at him more. The two centre-backs they played are not the first-choice centre-backs. They've rarely played together. We should have tested them more. We didn't, like, De Gea had nothing to do. De Gea probably got a tan. He probably counted the number of grass on the floor. We had a couple chances, but that's about it. But yeah, it's like, all we can do is just go on to PSG. If we play like that, then against PSG, then we're doomed, aren't we? But yeah, man, Deluded Gooner, I'm signing out.